There's an old piano that sits just off the massive mahogany staircase in the lobby of the Taitu Hotel. Every day at noon, a woman comes to play, filling the century-old halls of Addis Ababa's most historic hotel with a haunting soundtrack. The name Taitu comes from a former empress. In the 1800s, she moved the capital to its current site and called it New Flower, Addis Ababa. The lobby of the Taitu is a living, breathing Graham Greene novel. An older Eastern European man in a ruffled suit and leather jacket sits alone in the corner, drinking a St. George's beer. Across from him is an Ethiopian man with an earpiece connected to some kind of mobile device. He sits in a chair facing the action. His demeanor suggests he's a spy, not a far-fetched possibility in what is still a police state. Scandinavian backpackers with grizzled beards and knotted hair are glued to guidebooks, plotting their next conquest.
Taitu Hotel is the best. She wants to eat, she wants to drink, all things is very nice.
The Taitu staff are mostly young women, dressed smartly in green skirts and vests with white blouses. Some have frizzled afros, and others tightly wound braids. They proudly polish the ancient espresso machine at the bar, a relic from the Italian occupation of Ethiopia in the 1940s. It's the perfect machine for the self-proclaimed birthplace of coffee.
The Taitu Hotel in Addis Ababa, the best of macchiato. Not Africa, in the world.
The piano player continues, her foot squarely on the damper pedal, giving notes a longer breath as they swirl around the room and out into the courtyard. Outside Taitu, there's a rainstorm. Ethiopians like to say theirs is the land of 13 months of sun, but at least 2 are marked by heavy torrential downpours. Small rivers form, trickling down potholed streets towards the city center. As the rain stops, a group of young boys play soccer at the foot of a tall concrete tower, topped with a communist star. It's one of the only remaining symbols of an era most want to forget. But these boys have thankfully only known Ethiopia's more long-standing problem, poverty. Few have actual shoes to play soccer in. Most wear plastic sandals on the makeshift asphalt field. A goal is scored, and the celebration is as jubilant as a World Cup final. Back up the hill, pilgrims draped in white are filing through the gates of St. George's Orthodox Cathedral. It's a feast day at the church, the same one where Haile Selassie was crowned emperor in 1930. One side of the cathedral sees an impromptu celebration, jumping, singing, and the crescendos of pure devotion. Nightfall comes, which in Addis Ababa means a deep quiet. Although official curfews are gone, a culture of silence seems to still blanket the city. Except there is one sound that comes out at night. A once vibrant jazz scene, whose stars were banned and exiled in the 70s and 80s, is making a comeback. At Jazamba Lounge, the evening crowd is dressed to the nines. Ethiopian men in suits and ties, women in flowing dresses, their hair picked out into beautiful afros. They sit, sip cocktails, and listen to a mixture of old-timers and youngsters, adding their own improvisation to this jazz revival. And while the night gets late, there is always the promise of a morning macchiato to look forward to. and another good long walk around Ethiopia's new Old Flower to see what lessons Addis Ababa has still to teach and secrets still to reveal.